to give you hope, prayers to give you a future. Well, Father God, open our angels' eyes today, open their ears today, allow them to hear your voice, give them the guidance that they need on the way.
Sorry, man.
I can hold that.
Come on, girl! Hey! Come on up here! Lucas Black! St. Simmons Island, Georgia, with a limit of bass, 5 for the scales. A limit coming in.
All right, folks, how's it going? Welcome to Real Life Lucas Black. So, you guys have been on the journey with me, the Savannah River Divisions. My first time fishing that area of the country, those lakes. Clark's Hill was on the list, was on the schedule in June. And so this is the rundown. This is the rundown right here. It was real hot. We got up in the upper 90s, no winds, was real calm. But guess what? There was still a shad spawn going on, and it caught me by surprise, which was a big mistake. I've learned fishing this division this year, you have got to have a spinnerbait tied on. I had one tied on, but I don't even think I had it on the deck. Pulled up to the first spot on a point, and I was fishing top water, and then noticed a shad spawn was going on. My co-angler caught one on a spinnerbait, so I got it out of the box and started throwing it, and saw the herring following my spinnerbait. So here's the deal. Here's what I caught them on. All right. Hey, yo, Zoom swimming fluke right here. Swimming fluke junior, white ice. I love this bait right here for a trailer. And so here's the spinnerbait right here. It was a 3/8 ounce. I believe this is a down south lures. I'm not quite sure, but I had the double Colorado with the gold blades on it, and that looks like a spot sticker skirt, right? You just want to take this Swimming Fluke Junior, kind of cut the head off. That way it fits perfectly up on this head. All right, and we're just gonna feed it on there. I like these kind of trailers because it gives it a little more action. A little more action, all right? It's got a kick and tail. It's kind of subtle, and it kind of fits perfectly right there on this lure. It matches up really well, all right? And some of them, even if you get into biggers, whatever, can kind of give it a little more roll, just a subtle little roll. But
That was quick.
you know, hey, it was tough. It was tough for me. I wasn't on the fish, but you had to slow roll this bait and kind of just tick the wood a little bit. If there was any wood around, just slow roll it. Anytime it ticked something, it wasn't like they wanted it very erratic, but I had that paired up, or I learned. I did have it on a different rod. I had it on a 7.3 medium heavy, and it was a little too much flex for this spinnerbait. So I went to a 7.1 medium heavy, the Victory right there. It was stiff enough to drive that hook home, even with this blade or this wire wanting to bend a little bit. But that was the setup right there. I really like the braid, the fluorocarbon. Starting to do that on all my bait casts because I get more feel. I get more feel with the lure. And so that was the setup right there. That put 3 fish in the boat. And here we go. The next setup. When it got later in the day, the sun come up, it was hot. The fish were seeking shade. And so I just started trying to find shade. And I threw a shaky head, right? I threw a shaky head. And this was the lure right here. I just threw the SMH head from Z-Man right here, green pumpkin, kept it simple. This was a 3/16 ounce jig head. And that right there, just kind of, hey, working it through the brush, right? Working it through the brush. I think I put on 12-pound fluorocarbon leader because I knew I was going to be in heavier cover around brush, few willow trees, rocks and things like that. But I really like this rod right here. It's becoming one of my favorites, if not favorite spin cast rod. And that's the Legend X 7-foot medium power. Right there it is, made by St. Croix. And I think I've got like 10-pound braid right here to 10-pound, no, this was 12-pound fluorocarbon leader. But that put 2 fish in the boat. But hey, we're sitting in like 35th place, I believe, right now. So top 45 makes it to the regional at Pickwick, hey, in my home state, sweet home Alabama. So looking forward to that. I've got the super tournament at Lake Hartwell in the middle of August. We're gonna be right smack dab middle of the heat. So that's gonna be a fun tournament. And so looking forward to that. Hey, appreciate you guys joining me. Hit the like button, click the notification symbol, hit the subscribe button. We'll see you next time. Real life Lucas Black.